Hello folks, and welcome back to SnowRunner, my speed run. This is day 17, and just getting my chat up here because I actually have to start stream before I pull the chat up for some reason. I don't know why, but the game is requiring it, or the Twitch is requiring it. Otherwise my chat won't come up. So what are we doing? We are doing winter stores. I have to... come on now. Get that one up there. There we go. Western Star needed a little bit of help. I do not have the biggest engine in here yet. I don't think I do. And the Western Star has lost a lot of power since the game first came out. I did go back and watch some old videos that I put up on YouTube, and the Western Star was a lot better than this. So somewhere along the line they have taken some of the power out. But anyway, we're going to do this winter stores, and I'm also going to do the more fuel and hungry workers, and I'm also going to deliver a curtain side trailer halfway across the river. Then I'm going to go to the other side of the river, pick up another curtain side trailer, and bring it back. So got a lot of tasks to accomplish. But I'm up for it. And I have my partner in crime over here. So let's stop the engine, change trucks to the Voron, and let's get the Voron to the top of the hill. Actually, we're going to go ahead and take the Voron on around to the drilling site. And then we'll follow it up with the Western Star. Wow, both of these trucks seem to have some issues today. Now the Voron has no upgrades whatsoever other than tires. I have been able to buy tires for it, but it's a stock Voron. I just jumped over to Russia when I had enough money and bought a stock Voron, which does very well here in Michigan, and it will also do very well in Alaska. So I did that pretty early in the speed run, taking advantage of everything I can get my hands on, because even at stock, still much better than the Fleet Star. Also much better than the GMC, because the GMC I cannot get the all-wheel drive upgrade until I go to Lake Cove, which I will be heading to Lake Cove to get that before I go to Alaska. But I don't want to spend the half a day it's going to take me to get that one upgrade until I complete Michigan. So I was watching something pretty funny on YouTube right before I started streaming here. And it was people trying MREs for the first time. Ooh, did I not get that mission? I may not have. So I have to run over and get it real quick. Yeah, it was funny. It was people trying MREs, and some of them they liked, some of them they didn't, and there were some of the folks that no matter what they tried in an MRE, they said they could not eat that. I tell you what, you get hungry enough, you eat a lot of stuff. I've eaten bugs that I've caught. Of course, that's not on a routine basis. It was when I was in survival school. Jungle warfare training. So yeah, you get hungry enough. Live grubs or dead grubs are good eatings. Alright, so let's stop you and let's go back to the Western Star. Let's get the Western Star caught up here. And I just need a little more speed out of you. There we go. Stick it up into high gear and see if we can't climb this hill without any help. Yeah, I have to check it when I get back to the garage and see if I actually did get the bigger engine. I don't think I did. I think that was a little further out than I wanted to go when I jumped into Alaska to just pick up a couple of things. Yeah, she's doing a lot better once you get her up into high gear. Don't tip it. Yep, map. So, no, I did not get that mission yet. I thought I did. Where's the scout? Scout's still way down there. So let's jump into the garage. And doesn't matter what I take, we'll take GMC. I'm just heading for a mission. Yeah, it was pretty funny watching people try MREs. I did that with my daughter a few years ago. Had a bunch of MREs and let her sample them. But it was the newer MREs. It wasn't the MREs I had when I was in the military. Yep, I did not accept it. So when I was in the military, you had very few selections, and most of them were edible. Not very good, but edible. And I remember we had one, it was a dehydrated beef patty. So everyone hated that one, including me. But then I got a cookbook written by, it was a gift from somebody. It was an MRE cookbook written by a Special Forces Sergeant Major. And I don't remember what it was called. But it basically, he taught you how to add a little bit of this, a little bit of that out of the MRE packets to turn the food into something better. And once I practiced it and got fairly decent at it, I would take everybody's dehydrated beef patty, because I could almost make that thing taste like a McDonald's hamburger. So this is what I was talking about earlier. When you have, I delivered that load out there, I can pick up this, and this is what I need for, let's get it back up. Is it Husky Forwarding, Winter Stores? Yes. So this is the vehicle spare parts I need for Winter Stores, and they're already out here. So as I was saying, you can take care of several missions while you're out here, and then you don't have to keep driving out here and driving back. Thus, you can do it faster. But yeah, the MREs they have out now for the military actually taste like real food. Better processing, better storage for them. But yeah, it's just funny watching the videos of people trying them. And then they had, there was a video of kids trying them. So that was pretty funny too. That. That's what I meant to do. And here's the trailer I've got to haul halfway across the river. So accept that while I'm here. Hungry workers. So that one's delivered. So there's no other way around it. I actually have to take both vehicles out there. It's too much cargo for one. Change trucks. Wow. Second there, I couldn't remember what I wanted to do. Now I should be able to get this delivered and get back here, but both trucks will need fuel, so I'm going to have to bring a fuel tanker out. And yes, I know I am pulling a fuel tanker, but that is a mission trailer. So in this, part of my rules, I cannot use mission trailers for my own gain, basically. Can't use the fuel out of them, I can't use the supplies off of them, because it doesn't belong to me. Now, if you don't care about such things like that, yeah, you can use the fuel off here. If I were to run out of gas, I could take fuel out of here and it will still accept the mission. Well, it did when the game first started. I haven't tried it recently because I just don't like doing that. Come on, I should have went into high gear. Talk so much about wanting to get the SnowRunner gears and then I forget I've got them on here. Right now I can't seem to get enough momentum. Should be able to here though. There we go. Should be right as long as I don't hit a tree. So the concrete slabs go to a house right up here. And then I will deliver this maintenance trailer just up here a little ways past it. And let's go ahead and detach that. Just makes it easier backing it up. Let's accept it, start tracking it. Sorry about your fence, dude. Small price to pay for your concrete slabs. I figured it was too far away. The back end slid a little bit. What? There we go. Alright. 16 gallons of gas, which means I can definitely get up here. I may not be able to get back. Well, I can't get back. But I might be able to share some fuel with the Western Star. Cut across the mud. And there are, I'm going to pull that trailer back because I need 2 steel beams. Back it up. 2 steel beams for, what is it? Oh, it's for the Dyson diesel. So for the out with the old, I'm going to need two metal beams, delivered out to the drilling site, which that's where the other truck is. And I can just leave it sit here. The trailer will not disappear until I make the rest of the delivery. But once I do that, it'll disappear and we can haul that trailer back to here and leave it sitting there, and it's two steel beams I don't have to bring over. There we go, we're in high gear now. And I forgot I've got this stupid trailer. I hate these trailers with the 4 axles because they're almost impossible to pull through the mud. Even empty, it's hard to pull them through some of these muddy areas. Keep the momentum up. See, like through there, it just produces so much drag on the truck. I'm surprised that it stayed in high gear. Actually, the Western Star seems to be pulling it pretty good. I know my other playthrough, see, there we go. Nope, go the other way. Whoa, what are you doing? That could have been bad, because neither one of the trucks have a crane on it. Crane is just too heavy, robs the trucks too much power. I don't use it unless I have to. Plus, if I had a crane on this truck, I couldn't pull a trailer. That's another one. Hey, I've jumped up to level 12. Detach that trailer, stop the engine. And you see the other trailer disappear too. Nope. Alright, so you will take this trailer back. I don't need that trailer anymore. And we'll get our other truck. So I have no damage on here, but once you open this up, you do have a repair facility here. You can't get gas, which I don't understand. I brought gas out here. You can also load something up here. I've never tried to load something. I don't know what you can get. So let's try that before I get out of here. Drilling spare parts. Okay. Hang on. Oh, or rig drill. Harbor delivery, drilling equipment. Just looking real quick to see if I have anything that needs the drilling spare parts. I don't think so. Service spare parts, not that one, not that one. And none of those. Steel rivets done. So I don't know why they have that one out here. Maybe it's for future missions. Oh, come on. You to get through this mud, and we'll be on more solid ground. Alright, 27 gallons of fuel. You got 11 in that one. And then, well, that didn't work out like I wanted. Let's try it this way. There we go. So split them up a little bit evenly. That way I know that they'll both make it back to the drilling site. And then we will bring a scout out here with a fuel trailer, because I do have a couple of watchtowers and at least one upgrade to get out here. And I will also have to bring out construction rig trailer and the drill bit. So I'm going to need fuel to get those vehicles back also. And then the Western Star, once I get over here, is going to take the curtain side trailer over halfway across the river and pick up the other curtain side trailer on the other side. And I think I want to try to bring that trailer back this way. I normally take it on up the big mountain and then down the mountain, but I think it might be faster if I can get her across the river. It would be faster to bring it this way, so I'm gonna try that. Gallons. So it wouldn't be that much of a problem if I'd had two Western Stars, which I have used before to make this delivery, because they both hold enough fuel to make it back here easily. And usually I've already opened up these watchtowers and dropped off a fuel tanker, but I kind of forgot to do that this time. Now I can't make this delivery yet. I'm just setting up the delivery. And detach. There's a couple of missions I have to do over on Island Lake. One on Drummond Island before I can make that delivery there. Plus I have to bring the construction rig trailer over here, which is sitting at the farm. So I pulled it back when I went over to pick up the P16. And I think that has saved me a lot of time. Okay, we'll shut you down. And see if we can get the Voron back. It should make it on this much fuel, but I don't know. It's pulling this trailer. Like I said, I hate this trailer. But it seems to be pulling a lot better than it did in my last playthrough. So I don't know if it was something with that playthrough, because it's the same vehicle that I'm using to pull the trailer out of here. And in the first speed run, it was just, I actually ended up just leaving the trailer because it just the truck wouldn't pull it. Okay, so it looks like we made it over here. Okay, so Lodestar is next. Actually, let's get the Scout out of here because Lodestar has to go back up top of the hill. And while it's at it, since I've got to do that, I'll take the Scout up there too. Because remember, no recovery. Everything has to be driven back or towed. Let's see if I can get you to the top of the hill without flipping you over. I think it's going to make it. Almost flipped it, but not quite. Almost only counts horseshoes, hand grenades, and thermonuclear warheads. Almost went again. So plenty of fuel to make it back. And I used up all my repair points and extra fuel when we got the Western Star. So I need to load up on that stuff. Hey, it's got a shovel in there. I've seen people use the Lodestar and they put the maintenance bed on it. And that's what I used to do in the beginning of the game when I first got it and ran it for a long time, till I realized that the pickup bed actually has a good bit of supplies on it, but the pickup bed is lighter, So therefore the truck runs better with the pickup bed. And the pickup bed also has fuel, whereas the maintenance add-on does not have fuel. So that's why I go with the pickup bed instead of the maintenance add-on. Saves me some weight, truck runs better, and I get some extra fuel. Which I found I've rarely run through all of the maintenance that is in the bed here. But I've become dependent on the extra fuel in here. That gives the truck a lot more range. But there are still some missions where I will put the maintenance bed on it. Where'd it go? There it is. So, and it actually took me a while to figure out. From the back, if you're driving, you really don't see the gas cans. You don't pay that much attention to them. But there are 3 gas cans in the back there. So that's where your extra fuel comes from. Right now, I'm not all that worried about it because I am buying a Scout fuel carrier. And what we're going to do is I'm going to head out towards... I just thought of something. I brought that wood over here because I know I need wood. And I always forget there is a semi-trailer over here that is filled with wood. But anyway, we're going to come up here, hit some couple of watchtowers, pick up an upgrade, and drop this tanker off. Yep, almost went through there. I don't have to take this truck through there. I can go this way. A little more bumpy, a lot less mud. And I believe I need to go... this way. Yep. So I go this way until I find a road cutting off to my right. That takes me to the watchtower. And have you noticed, since I got the suspension upgrade, I do not get as much damage in this vehicle. You'll still get damage, but not as much as you do without that upgrade. The old well mission. No, I need to keep going down that road. to adjust my headset a little bit. Starting to hurt the top of my head. This is not a good road for the big trucks. Back in automatic now. We can stretch our legs. Well, for a couple of feet anyway. So let's refuel the Voron. So it's filled up. So it can actually take the trailer that it is hooked to and the other trailer that I brought out. It can pull both of those back. And yes, Western Star. It's me 107 in gas. I'll put a little bit in this truck. And then the rest will be split up between the two trucks that bring the other two cargoes out here. The maintenance construction trailer or the construction rig trailer, and the what is the drill bit. So refuel you. Oh. Detach. And get you up here out of the way. We'll take it top of the hill. Alright, so let's start in on this mission. Get my back wheels back in there. Start tracking. And for this one, I have to take this trailer out there. Now I can go this way. There's a lot of stumps in here. It's actually a little bit easier to go that way. I tend to go out and come around this direction. And the Voron is in my way. So let's get it out of the way. I'm going to be doing this at night. Crossing the river. You can cross it fairly easily in the daytime. Not so sure about night. Don't remember if I have done it at night or not. I think I may have done it once at night. I don't think it was too bad. Get back over. So if you go high enough on your camera, if you just do it like this, you really don't see a path. But if you go high enough on your camera, you can see a path of rocks here. There is a current. So if you're not careful, it'll pull you down the river, or it'll pull your trailer down the river. And you just have to deliver to here. Alright, next step across here is tools delivery. There's another one. Normally, and it has to be delivered over here to the warehouse. And normally I would take it up the mountain here, but that's a pain in the butt, and then drive all the way back down the mountain. But I think I'm going to try this time, because I can cross here to see if I can bring it back that way. I don't know if I can. Because it is kind of tight. But I don't see why I couldn't. The only issue I think I see is getting up on these rocks from this side. I don't remember how bad the transition is, but I don't think it's too bad. Oh no, that's fairly easy. Alright, we'll try it. Because if I can do that, this would be a lot faster. Because it's slow going up that mountain. It's rocky, it's muddy. Just generally a pain in the butt. So we'll have to avoid one stump. Two stumps. Come on. Okay, so let's see if I can get it around the house. Should be able to. Ooh, backing this trailer up is not a good thing. That big rock there messed me up. But I think the current helped me out because it pushed the back end of the trailer downstream a little bit and allowed me to clear that rock. I did mess up one time and actually went off into this with a trailer, and I just let the truck go. And I don't remember what truck it was, but it was one I really wasn't worried about. I think it might have been the BM17. And by then I wasn't all that happy with the BM17. I was like, heck with it. Let the river keep it. And it actually floated all the way down the river. Not all the way, but down near the dam. And got up against the bank. And I took another vehicle down there. I was going to pull it out. And went ahead and just repaired it. And it actually drove itself out. So I thought that was pretty funny. I actually did record it too, but then something happened to the recording when I tried to get it off of Twitch, and there were like 2 videos that day that just would not download. Tried for a couple of days to download them and never could get them to download for some reason. So I lost some pretty cool footage. And these 2 trailers are not interchangeable. I've tried that before. Tried delivering the other one down to the center of the river, and it would not accept. Or no, actually, I think I tried this one. No, sorry, the other one that goes to the center of the river. I tried delivering it over to the warehouse, and it wouldn't accept it. Actually, I don't need fuel. I got enough to make it back with no problem. Which we are going to do in the next episode because it is 6 a.m. Pretty close to it. So let's see what we'll do in the next episode. I have the lumber mill revival to take care of over on Island Lake, but I can't do that until, oh yes I can. Yeah, I've got everything over there. Just waiting to drop it off. And excuse me. The Dyson diesel, they out with the old. Before I do that, I have to do harbor delivery, which I already have the stuff over there ready to be delivered. Before I do harbor delivery, I need to do instruments of development on Drummond Island, or on Island Lake, which is that one. Taking 3 drilling equipments, but before I do that, I have to do lumber mill revival and power lines. So we're going to start out with power lines and then lumber mill revival and work our way through until we can do this one. And once I do this one out with the old, then that will unlock my super order and my cement for the region and the cargo from the ship. But before we do any of that, I still have to do the fuel order here. Taking it to the warehouse at top from the the quarry, and I have a couple of things to deliver to the quarry, so we'll do those in the next episode, and then we'll head out to Island Lake. So let me know what you think about the playthrough in the comments. How am I doing? What can I do to do it a little bit better? I'd appreciate any advice or feedback. I like feedback, as long as it's something I can work on. And I will see you in the next episode. So until then, have a good one.